Welcome to It's Good to Be Bard, the hemorrhoid cream of role-playing podcasts. Let us smooth away your piles of role-playing books and play those games for you. This week, it's the third and final part of our Vaesen game. Thank goodness I hear you cry. Don't forget to listen to part 1 and part 2 before you dive in here. I mean, you don't have to. It's not like it'll make any sense anyway. This week, I am joined by...
Hi, I'm Graham, also known as G.
Hi, I'm Ollie.
I'm Dave 2, number 2.
Hi, I'm Matt.
And also joined by a regular player of ours, Lee. Due to family issues and illness, this podcast took 2 sessions, so we've cobbled them together, but don't worry, you can definitely see the join. Spoiler alert, this session will see a very vague resemblance to the game A Wicked Secret, which was supposed to have been the adventure we were playing, but any resemblance to this adventure is purely coincidental, and it has much to do with the incompetence of the investigators, who spent at least 3 sessions arsing about.
We did not arse about. We were investigating.
Anyway, Graham misses the first half of this podcast due to that pesky thing called work, and then joins us for the second half. And they jump straight in after the sound of the tolling bell of the Hall Martyr in the village of Fernster. Let's join those intrepid fools as they as they investigate once again. In my best Joe Pasquale voice. I make you laugh, how? I amuse you.
That's the guy from Lethal Weapon.
Joe Pasquale.
So yeah.
Don't all the time we've been talking about Joe Pasquale, he thought we meant Joe Pesci.
Yeah. I made this flub when I was within earshot of Ollie. I made that flub, but he had his phone out within a nanosecond.
He texted me immediately.
Oh my god.
He was giggling away.
Oh my god.
Well, at that time, you and your mate.
Yeah.
And then I sent you a message. Oh, Dave sent me a message. Bastard.
and he said it, and he went.
You received a message. Your happy-go-lucky butler slumped into your presence first thing in the morning and vomited a letter out from August von Meyer, who wanted you to go to your certain doom.
Yes.
Sorry, he wanted to go and investigate what had happened in the tiny, tiny town of Fernster, up in the arse end of nowhere.
I think you're right about certain doom.
He is wanting to buy up the land,
To chop it down.
chop it all down, and make giant, huge, enormous sawmills and reap the rewards therein.
Rape the rewards.
This was
I think
August
is
von
the
Meyer.
expression.
This is August von Meyer, yes. He wishes to enhance his giant moustache
I'm not sure how he could actually.
with more money.
You could land a
He's going
plane
to
on
put some
that shit.
he's going to wrap some tinsel around it or something.
It doesn't matter. It's so magnificent. But Nils Linderskold and Hammerstein, whatever he's called,
Stop, Hammerstein.
it's too early for that.
It's never too early.
Went to go and negotiate with the people of Fernster. One of them returned, and he was completely off his chump. You investigated him and
Yes.
decided that a laudanum enema was not going to solve this one. So
So I gave it to myself.
you
instead.
gave it to yourself instead. And beautifully, Seamus the Wonder Tramp over there decided to knock him out with his stench. But his stench seems to have attracted the attentions of
the
Marta Karlström,
the shovel-faced bitch.
Oh, that frosty.
the delightful woman who's decided to put you up in her magnificent
What, a
house.
bunk up?
I mean, clearly you're in there. You've gone to Fernster to try and work out what's happening because there's a horrible monster with red eyes.
I met my future wife here.
You've met your future wife.
What, the little girl?
just doesn't know yet.
You pedo.
No, not the little girl. The little girl's
Now
one.
Now then.
What's 2 foot tall and terrifies children? Gary Glitter's boots.
We'll never get tired of hearing that.
You've gone to Fernster. The magnificent mustachioed beast that is Graham has decided to drink himself into an early grave. He took one look at the village and went, I'm out of here, and has taken the coach back.
He said there's no skirt here.
Yeah. Due to the fact that obviously we are without Graham for last week and of course this week.
We'll have to be horribly murdered without him.
It very simply done. He's the one with the combat skills.
Excellent. Good, I'm glad we left him behind.
You have talked to
Yes.
Marta
The animals.
Karlström, a delightful priest who have also talked to
Dorothea.
your future wife, Dorothea.
Who couldn't be less interested in him if she tried.
And stop number 2, her daughter.
Wilhelmina.
Dorothea is the biggest landowner, and the guys from Von Meyer were talking to her in order to sell them. The priest wasn't offered any cash monies. Marta was offered a reasonable sum for the sawmill, and before she could accept it or refuse it,
Shenanigans happened.
they disappeared. Same with Dorothea. They were negotiating, but they hadn't reached a settlement that she was happy with. There is a body has been found by the churchyard. It has been torn asunder. You believe
This was the missing.
this is your missing gentleman, and there is some instructions in there from Von Meyer about his intention.
We interrogated the local nuns. I mean, the priest.
Well, to be honest, after we saw the note, we suspected he'd lured the man to his death, but it turns out it's not his handwriting.
That you're aware of.
That we're aware of. I did ask if we could check something to compare his handwriting.
You
We
have
didn't find anything though, did we?
you have found that note in Marta's house.
Yes, this one.
Yes.
Show-faced.
And you found the blood-soaked note on the corpse, which was unpleasantly arranged, shall we describe it,
Oh, the corpse.
and surrounded by carrion.
Yeah.
And apparently there's an iron deposit underneath the
I
church.
feel like we're missing the big.
I feel like
clanger.
we should have found out
Well-
about it in 5 minutes' time.
The irony is, as the big clanger.
Yes.
And that's exactly what you've just heard.
Yeah, it's the bell was
bell.
going.
As you
Ding.
have, which,
Esmeralda.
as you have returned home to your abode,
Which
No,
means that
no, it's the sound of Matt soiling himself.
that is an ancillary sound. The bell tolls. And who
For
does it toll
who?
for? That's the problem. And it is apparently the sound that is made when said beastie goes on the prowl. It's chosen a prey.
Well, given where the last bloke was killed by it, how far away are we from the spot where the body was found?
As I said,
it's a tiny village.
it is a tiny village.
Very quickly ran to that spot because it was near the edge of the forest. So I think if we went there, we might be able to at least witness it.
Why do we want to witness it?
Because we need to find out about it. The whole point is we're trying to find out and stop the Vaesen from killing people.
On this little tiny map, as you can see,
Yes.
you are at the Karlstrom house, which is number 7 on the map, right at the left-hand side of the map. On the right-hand side of the map is the graveyard.
Got it.
The other side of the graveyard, near the forest, is where the body was found.
We could do that, but what do we do if we encounter it?
We attempt to foil it.
We should do this from a safe distance, an observable distance.
Well,
400 miles.
you go back home and we'll solve it without you.
Dorothea and her young daughter have to be protected.
Exactly.
So
So
I'm just saying we don't know.
strap your big boy trousers on.
They're my only pair.
He can't, they're soiled.
Why is all your trousers full of shit?
Because he's been wearing them previously. He wears them when he's not looking.
That's fair. Well, he saw them hanging up in the bathroom and he went, oh, nice. Some shitting
But
trousers.
there is the matter of the letter we found.
Clean ones.
We want to confront the shovel-faced...
The vicar,
No, the
the
lady.
shovel-faced lady.
Yeah, but she may not have been even aware that it was there.
Wasn't it found in her room?
It was found in her orifice.
It was but
Sorry, office.
what did we find it in?
You found it in her office in a pile of papers. Point of order, ever since you got to this town, Magnuson has been nervous.
I'm on edge.
I noticed. No, I'm waiting for Matt inevitably spill the beans about the tooth fairy or whatever he found out. Because it worked so well for us last time.
That's a different game, doesn't count.
Yeah, he has consistency problems.
That's why his trousers are full.
yeah. He went for a fart and it just wasn't one.
You are now left with the bone-chilling sound of a tolling bell. You're running towards it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he's definitely running towards it.
He's running towards something.
Right.
The toilet, I think.
Just before
You
we
are at Marta's house,
and
and the bell is tolling. Let us just go and take that beat. That is where you are. Now you need to decide what to
Is there absolutely anything you want to share with the group before we hurtle towards certain death? Because you've been sweating bullets since the minute we got into the forest.
Well, I'll look out the window for a long minute. Nothing you need to worry about.
do. Except that bell.
I'm going to tune in.
Right, we're just going to go towards the churchyard. Lantern.
Oh, lantern. Obviously, yeah, I take it you're going to light it.
Yes.
You will... I won't make you roll to light it, but it does take a few seconds to light that lamp.
Well, unfortunately, I was rolling 17 dice to try and light it.
Because, well, A, Dave's got the tinderbox.
Yes.
Thank you.
If he has to roll to light that lamp, it's never getting lit.
Yes. No,
So-
well, roll 20 dice to try and get a 6.
I believe in you, Dave.
I don't.
Bugger
There's
me,
one.
he actually lit it.
Two sixes on, however many. Yeah, no, the light is
It
on.
only works when it doesn't
No
count,
pressure.
when
Yeah.
nobody cares.
He just won a lit earlier.
You have one lantern.
Is there another lantern we can grab from where we are or where we were staying?
Are you wanting to go into Marta's house and ask for another lamp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love
Said
the way
with
you phrased
massive
the question.
confidence there.
That was, please tell me what to do.
I just don't trust the shovel lady, but we need a lamp.
The shovel lady.
Marta says, you're back. Would you care for anything to eat?
Yes, please.
I have a huge amount of suspicious-looking sausages.
Oh, go on then.
Lovely sausages. Don't worry. They're not as bad as yesterday's. Yesterday's were the worst.
Well, what we do after we burn her house down,
She smiles at Stinky Pete.
for some reason.
It was not so stinky at the minute, thank you.
Yeah,
very much.
he had a bath.
Clean Pete.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
She was clearly impressed with his loofah.
I'm
Yes.
just
That's not a loofah.
not sure what she did with the oil slick I left behind.
Is there any chance, Marta, we could borrow a lantern?
Oh, certainly. There's one in the outhouse.
The shed.
The
basically.
shed, yes, around the side.
Is there a key? Do we need a key
I'll-
to get into
No,
it?
no.
I'll go and get it.
I'll go with the good
You
doctor.
can go outside in the dark when the bell's ringing. I'm staying right here.
Yeah, you go around and it's a wood store, effectively, with an axe and a saw and stuff like that. And then, there's a couple of gabby old lanterns, clearly fueled by whale blubber. Good, honest, clean whale blubber.
Yes.
Instantly replaceable.
Yes. Tons of whales. So
Exactly.
what's the problem?
You grab the lantern. It's a matter of moments to light it. Who's carrying a lantern? Ollie's carrying a lantern.
I'll take this for now. Since
You'll take one for now.
Oh, there's another one in the.
I said there's 3 lanterns.
There's 3
I'll have one.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
There we go.
I'll
Done.
bring one back for.
You might combust if there's flame near you.
Yeah.
We breathed on it and kills
I'm
himself.
gonna scan the. I'm just gonna scan the tree line to see what.
The
I
trees.
see.
Well done.
You're going to wish you never did that.
Give me a
A shit yourself roll.
effectively.
Yeah. Okay. 1-6.
Very dark and somewhat unnerving. Ooh,
Yeah.
I don't like it. Did I see something move in that forest?
Sure, I heard
Did
a
I?
click or footstep. I'm sure.
You stagger towards the sound of the ringing bell. Can I have a vigilance roll from everyone, please?
Are you still having sausage?
She's giving her a little doggy bag.
Yeah, I've got the pack
Well,
lunch
you've got
here.
a dog for a start.
Yeah.
2-6.
Vigilance was that.
Yes, vigilance, please.
I've got 1-6.
1-6, 1-6, 2 6s.
He's on fire tonight.
Crikey,
isn't he?
Charlie.
2
He's got 2.
6s. Ollie and Lee see absolutely nothing.
Oh.
1, that's right, you see your way forward.
Excellent.
You don't fall over tree roots, you don't fall over stones in the road, you don't fall over that corpse. So the two of you...
What corpse, too?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay, corpse of trees.
It's called Matt.
The corpse of trees. That's it.
You two definitely had a feel like there's something in the tree line. You saw something move in the tree line.
It'd be a deer.
You stop and start to survey
Yeah.
the forest
Do you want to see that?
with the...
Yes,
with the
Rudolph the red-eyed deer.
he's got 2 noses.
Yeah. How does he smell?
Huge balls.
Huge balls, tiny cock.
Yeah.
You try and use your 4-foot pool of light to extend into the forest. Your night vision is ruined by the fact you're stood in a pool of light, but there's definitely... I'm not... What's that sound?
Where's it coming from?
It's somewhere in the church.
Right, let's head over there.
It's
Let's
one of those goats.
Let us perambulate.
Let's go, 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 go.
Yeah, we do layman's teleport.
You run as fast as you can. Do you have any agility skills?
Oh, in the dark, I'm not running.
Slow perambulation? How about yourself? Are you going to run in the dark with your lantern?
Oh, good point. No, I'm gonna mosey. I'm not
okay.
gonna run full pelt.
Okay.
I'm gonna Agatha
Because-
Christie run.
Because guaranteed I'll
Agatha
I'll
Christie run.
You know where they just kind of do the jaw.
side on it.
Have you been watching different things to me?
That looked like more like Peter Crouch, that did.
That was Peter Crouch doing the robot. Yeah. What Agatha Christie stuff have you been watching?
You know, the detective stories. He can't really run in those
It's
pants,
that,
can he?
you know, remember it's that Danny. It's that Danny Dyer one.
Hercule Poirot does not run, but he does if he's played by Danny Dyer.
Yeah.
What's Danny Dyer's Hercule Poirot?
You move at varying states of
Yeah.
speed towards the church.
Well, he's
The
a bit slow
screaming-
because he's roboting towards
The
the
screaming has stopped. The church is now silent.
as the grave.
Father.
What, you step in and go,
That's
Father!
excellent.
It's acting
That is
like
pretty
I don't
excellent.
know.
It is quiet. The door to the church is open.
We have a look inside.
I'll knock first.
No.
You knock. Large set of doors at one end. It's quite an old church, obviously far bigger than the community would usually demand. But you possibly imagine that it may have been a centre where outlying communities would come to this village. So there are pews lining the side, the circular thing at the baptismal font right at the front, in front of the altar. And there's the sacristy at the left-hand side, which is where the priest gets his robes on. A well-equipped but very, very old church. Dave, you spot what can only be described as horrendous amounts of claret. Second thing that gets you, there is a hand on the door, but it's not attached to anything.
Oh, it's just a hand.
Halfway down between elbow and wrist has been ripped off.
Maybe he's in the house.
And
bit,
it's
like...
just kind of hanging on the door, as though presumably he was either trying to get in or get out, whichever.
Right, okay.
Father?
You're going to take it off the
Yeah.
door.
Finders keepers.
Finders keep. You'll be pleased to know it's still warm.
Oh, stick inside my jacket.
Keep yourself toasty. On the wall next to the door is an arterial spray.
Yeah.
Let's describe it as that. Absolute claret everywhere.
I'm assuming I don't need a medical roll to say that he's in trouble.
Yeah, no, I will not need a
That's
medical
arterial spray.
You know,
if he is alive, he won't be for much longer.
You know, these stained glass windows look really good in the day.
Yeah, they're all red. The claret extends down all the way to the font, and then there is, spread over a wide area, the remains of Father Nystrom. Oh,
Spread out in bits.
torn to pieces. But Stinky Joe's had a bath, and now he goes, that smells like an animal smell. So Matt is starting to look eerily at the rafters.
Yeah.
What? Smell it? Can you smell it?
Well, what?
It's like damn dog.
I can just smell the sausage that you like. That was some strong
Stop breathing
spices.
on me, man.
This happened like a minute or two ago,
And it'll just
at
dribble.
most.
Yeah.
It'll keep going for a little while.
Yeah, and it'll just dribble.
That's what I told her.
I mean, bad news, Sunday service is cancelled.
Yeah, but I can definitely smell an animal.
Magnus and Matt has started to look in the rafters.
Can't
What?
see anything.
It's all right.
Investigate.
We'll know when you find it, because it'll be tearing it. Because you'll look like that as they point towards the priest. However, if it's a church protector, why did it just kill the priest?
Matt, can I have a roll from you?
What kind of roll, just for the purpose of that
A
dice?
fear roll, please. Logic or empathy?
Logic.
And you will not get any bonus.
So it's just 4 straight.
4 straight dice.
That is 2 6s.
There's a shiver of fear.
You should have given him the 3 extra dice. That would have done him.
Yeah.
Don't mean.
But you don't freeze or anything. What are you
We should go look,
gentlemen
see if there's
doing?
any letters here. See if we can find any letters of his handwriting.
It's a church, so I'm going to go around. There should be plenty of candles. I'm going to go around and light as many of the candles as I can
Okay.
to get the
I want to go
light
find
levels
an,
better in here.
an example of the priest's handwriting that preferably not covered in blood.
You would anticipate that would be in the sacristy.
Yeah, I'm going to go there then.
I'm just going to be like, I'm here under peaceful and...
I hope with delicious irony that the beast is in there.
Raiding his bag.
Raiding your bag for
Well,
huge
you'll have
quantities
to
of
come
laudanum.
with me then.
Oh, well, there you go.
What I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to go to the door and just look out, see if there's anything outside in the graveyard.
Let's deal with the sacristy first.
Yes.
There is table, births and deaths registry.
A blood-covered beast in the corner. Yeah, have a quick... There'll be the town register or something like that. Order of service. Or,
Yeah, notes
That's
on
all
his,
crap.
Probably notes on sermons he's going to give.
All that sort of.
Yeah.
Can I have some kind of vigilance roll while you're in there, please?
You may. That is 1-6.
But not with that, I don't.
You do the standard investigation of a TV detective. You lift up a cushion and put it back down again. Go, no, that's it. There's nothing here.
Forget to pick up the piece on the desk, which has got the note on it.
The church is very well lit now.
Well, I'm going to start at the back
Yeah.
where we came in, and I'm going to gradually work my way down towards the front. Just
Yeah.
searching, do my investigation rolls, see what I can find.
Go for it.
And whilst he is doing that, you're looking out the front into the dark
Yeah,
by
because maybe...
making yourself a wonderful target in the middle of
Well,
that
you know,
light.
I thought, what if the creature had left...
Doesn't know where you are.
Yeah, but it's...
1-6.
Thank you.
My understanding is it goes after one person. It's targeted, so maybe
Maybe it's an equal opportunity
it
monster.
has to ring the bell a second time.
Oh, how many times did that bell toll?
Uh-oh.
Row
One
ready.
tall person.
It's at that point Magnuson realised he'd fucked up.
He has a wander through, gets to the clarity bit,
Slips over.
and right all the way down the apse. Yeah.
It's like a water slide.
You try to avoid the priest as best you can, but unfortunately, it does appear there's something sticking out of his jacket.
If you hear the sound of fleeing birds, flapping branches, and loud footsteps, you shall be its next victim. Pray then that your fate will be swift, for staring into its infernal gaze can plunge even the purest minds into madness. Those who threaten the place of God will suffer its wrath. This fell guardian is our church grim, larger than a stag, stronger than a bear, and more agile than a lynx.
It's larger than a stag.
It watches over God's acre, running faster than a horse. It hunts down anyone who endangers this place. It rests at the place where the Lord's eyes are watching.
The church. It's larger than a stags are fucking enormous.
Yes, they are.
It's stronger than a bear.
But bears are very weak.
It was a Care Bear.
Did you think it was like a cat size?
No, I think this one's probably a don't care bear.
This is what my guide to the Vaesen gives people information on is if you see a church grim, you're fooked, basically.
Dedicated to the late doctor.
Jesus wept.
Is there anything outside?
Are there any snapping branches? Asking for a friend. Flapping branches.
An unusual amount of birds, or just like a couple?
Some.
Just watch out for loud footsteps and you'll be fine.
Like squawking, flapping off.
No, for the record, I didn't think it was going to be chicken-sized, but I was hoping. It was going to be one of these things that had been hyped up.
They've been tiny.
Well, looking at the state of Father Nystrom, you're not sure hype is the word.
Do we actually find anything in the priest hole?
In the priest's hall?
Yes.
I'm not checking there.
Well, he's a doctor, he's allowed.
In the holy vestibule.
I've been fingering the priest's hole, not for the first time.
I've read about your sort.
Was there anything, did we find out anything else?
I'm going to close the church door.
Those who threaten the place of God will suffer its wrath. Did we? We haven't threatened the church, I believe.
I love Jesus. I love...
Praise be to Jesus!
Yeah, it's very dark out there. You did see some birds take flight. I mean, that's a big moon out there.
Is it a full moon?
No, but it's cloudless sky.
Close the church door.
You close the church door, trapping everyone inside.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to look for where's the priest's quarters? Is that where you are?
No, he was in the sacristy.
Yeah.
Which is the
Where he
priest's...
keeps the sacks.
Where he keeps his robes, the basically books and equipment that he uses during any...
I'm going to look for his actual
You can
quarters.
see on the map how big the sacristy is. It's not massive.
Did we find any examples of his handwriting?
You found a book
Yes.
that is full of writing.
Yes.
Is it the Bible?
It is not the Bible. There is a Bible there you'll be stunned to hear.
I am stunned, rigid.
Yeah. And annoyingly, it's in Swedish, which is just as well because you're Swedish.
Yeah.
The Bible. Where did it say you can find the beast of the east?
Right, okay. If you hear the sound of fleeing birds,
Got that, yeah.
Hear what I hear.
snapping branches,
Yep.
You haven't heard that
and
bit yet.
loud footsteps, you shall be its next victim.
Right.
Pray then that your fate will be swift, for staring into its infernal gaze can plunge even the purest mind into madness. That's why that guy went tonto.
Yes.
Because he stared into the eyes of this beast while it was killing his mate.
I think we'll be absolutely fine then. Nothing pure about us.
Those who threaten the place of God
I love God. Love.
will suffer its wrath.
Right.
This fell guardian is our church grim, running faster than a horse, hunts down anyone who endangers this place. It rests at the place where God's eyes are watching.
Rests at God's eyes are watching, so it should be in the...
So the church or perhaps the churchyard. So basically, it's coming after you. Don't bother running because it can outrun you. It's stronger than you, probably smarter than you.
It's not really...
What?
It's not much of a competition though, is it? It's kind of putting a hat on a hat, really, isn't it?
Because somehow the Faja, he is... Obviously, this guy must have done something in the Grimm's eyes to threaten the church. So we need to...
Well, he was masturbating to the font, so...
Oh dear.
I bet that's not come up on another playthrough.
Maybe he's
You reckon
trying...
he was trying to cheese it or something?
Or either that, or he actually was going to sell the church, maybe. Or maybe when we told him about the Grim, he was trying to interfere with it.
He was interfering with the Grim.
Like he was trying to get rid of
That's
it.
fucking brave. That I wouldn't want to interfere with it.
Unfortunately, he locked eyes with it and went mad.
I'm just saying. It seems odd that a protector of the church would do
Well,
a priest.
let's just assume that the note that we found on the corpse is the priest's handwriting. It sounds like he was trying to make an illicit deal. He went, screw it, I'm really old and I like money. I want to sell the church. This church Grim's doing my nutting.
How many fonts can one man buy to jack off into?
Many. The guy who's due to meet to make the deal has been hideously murdered. So what? Are we next?
Well, we haven't done anything because we're friends of the church.
It's going to be Matt, isn't it? I mean, let's face it.
I've got an I Love Jesus cap on right now.
You want to check the church out and see if there are any secret passages.
Yep.
Have a...
Investigation,
No,
baby.
I'm going to roll it for you. You can tell me
That's
what your
secret.
investigate skills.
Oh, okay.
Secrets.
Well, it would be a total of 7.
And you haven't found a secret passage behind the altar or anything like
It
that?
could have been underground or something. Because they detected there was iron deposits under the church.
Allegedly so.
So they must have figured that out somehow.
Well, I'm presuming maybe while digging a grave, the gravedigger's hit an iron deposit, and he's gone, heavens to Betsy.
That would mean Marta would know because they used her head as a shovel.
Yes, exactly. Someone punted it off her shoulders and used to dig some graves. But think about, like, if it's an iron deposit, it's not just one lump of iron under the church. It's going to be
A seam.
Yeah.
Yeah, in which case more than one person may already know about it.
So
Now,
I'm thinking that priest has probably thought, hang on, make a profit.
let's bear in mind we met somebody in town who doesn't want the bigwigs coming here.
Yes.
She'd have the perfect
Marta.
motive for driving people away.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I don't think she needs to do that though. If you got a grim.
Who says she's not controlling it? Well, a medieval text is not a handbook.
That's true. If we could find the rest of the book, maybe it'll tell us more.
Maybe. He's ripped this from a book in here, presumably.
Investigate.
Yes, let's do an investigation.
2 6s.
2 6s. That was torn out of the book a long time ago.
A long time ago, right? Right, so that might have been amongst his belongings for some time.
Where it rests at the place where Lord's eyes are watching.
Churchyard, church.
Well, yeah, when you've got the altar, the baptismal font. I know it's heavy, but I am going to have a look round the baptismal font and round the altar. I'm going to have an investigate round both. 1 6.
Okay.
Any scratch marks? Anything round the altar?
Nope.
Nothing.
It doesn't look like it's been moved.
Yeah, it was worth a try.
Isn't there must be a area where the bell tower is and stuff.
There's no tower.
So where was the
But
bell ringing
There
from?
is a bell that you just... It's
Has it
up
got
there
like a
and you
little
just pull
pushy, a little like...
The rope's up tied up by the door and it rings.
By the door in here.
Yeah, and you just pull the thing.
Boom.
It's not a massive bell.
More like
It
a
was
school
more like-
bell.
But it's... So could the priest conceivably have rung it himself?
He could have rung his own bell, yes.
You can ring my bell.
You can ring my bell.
It looked like he was trying to get out of the church when it happened.
Yeah, it definitely looked like he was attempting to escape. He didn't though, did he? Maybe he's gone to keep it out of the church, and that's when his arm's been ripped off. And then he's gone, right, I better cheese it. And he cheesed it as far as the font where he got torn to pieces. Although, props to him for getting that far.
Is there anything else on him, like his pockets or anything? Or
Have a rummage.
You have a proper rummage.
Yeah!
The cruel fate of the cat, baptized by fire in the name of the Lord, gave it life anew. Now it watches over this place, and it always will, sworn to be its protector. Only when its bones suffer the same fate that once brought it into existence will it perish.
So we've got to torch the bones, but first we have to find the bones.
East of the third great stone to the north is the entrance. Deep in the bowels of Fanster rests its fell guardian. The path twists and turns, but at the place where the Lord's faith is based lies its resting place, like a light in the dark.
Oh, fuck nuts.
What? Is it going again?
Fuck nuggets.
Oh, bollocks. Bollocks! Bollocks, bollocks and arse.
Might not be us.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate you reading that out for us.
Okay. The cruel... Yeah, so the cat...
I don't understand how that works. I'm just here to appreciate Jason.
Fuck off.
In the name of the... Yeah, so because the cat was buried in the...
Yeah.
In the foundations,
Yeah.
gave it life anew. Now it watches over this place, and it always will. East of the third great stone to the north is the entrance to its resting place.
It's a cave entrance.
Does that mean in the church or in the graveyard? So if it meant gravestones, it'd be east of the third great stone to the north. But does it mean up or down? Or up, like? But it did say that it would be under the church because it's buried in the foundations. I'm thinking if we have to look on the outside of the church, to the north.
Now, what I'd be wondering is, are there any great stones in the woods? And the person to ask would be Vilomina.
Kid.
Maybe you need to go and ask.
Oh, Dorothea, that'd be nice.
Let's go and see
Crikey.
Vilomina.
Yes.
Bring her a nightcap.
Wait a minute, who rang it?
We were in the church. No one else. No one rang it.
But the bell rang.
I need a fear roll. The realisation has hit you all. It's a very simple fear roll.
What's the
Fear one again. No dice one can make.
Logic
or empathy?
Logic or empathy.
plus
Plus
3.
3.
Logic.
1.
You're fine.
Yeah, 2.
Dave's fucked.
As soon as you only need 1. There's 1.
One.
For a second, you gulp so hard, pushing your
Is
testicles.
he going game over, man? Game over.
I'm gonna be. Oh, it's hopeless. It's hopeless. It's gonna kill him.
You open the doors.
Yes.
I'll let the doctor.
He lets you.
Are you sure he didn't fail his fear roll?
No, it's fine. It's his normal state.
No, there's a couple of the
Paranoia.
There's a couple of the cushions up there. I'm going to put them back, make sure they're nice and neat. The candles on.
Too little, too late, mate.
We're going to have a talk when we get back about how much you knew about what was going on here and chose not to share it.
I can guarantee that I have nothing useful that can help you in this.
He knows nothing useful. End of sentence.
Yeah, you just say you could have ended it there, really.
You open the church doors, I presume,
Yes.
Ollie. Ollie opens the church doors and is instantly hit by some fresh air.
Oh, thank God.
The musty stench of death dissipates slightly and you breathe lungfuls of fresh mountain air.
Yeah,
Any sound of birds flocking?
Make me a vigilance roll as you open the door.
I don't want to.
Is it behind me?
1.
Definitely something large and unsightly just moved through the darkness towards the rest of the village.
Okay, we need to get to... Right, we're going after it, basically, weirdly.
We need to
Because we need to get to the rest of the village. Think about it. It's going to kill somebody else. We need to try and stop it.
Who was trying to negotiate a deal
Yes.
with the people
Yes.
that were coming to buy stuff?
Isn't that the house of the lady where the little girl lives?
Dorothea.
Right, let me through, guys. We're going to go.
Oh, suddenly he's taking a brave pill, is he?
Yeah, that's it. You're off. You're sprinting like...
Unleash the beast.
Did he go whip off his Velcro kecks there and run off?
He unleashed the beast. Yeah, indeed.
Let's go.
As Dorothea says, goodness me, it's like a penis, only smaller. Are the three of you rushing through the darkness headlong, carefully,
I'm going to Dorothea's. I'm going to go.
blindly, and without any care about any due care and attention?
We're doing that fast walk.
Jumping hell.
Unsurprisingly, Matt reaches the house first. He has not, but there's definite that the hairs on the back of your neck have started to kind of, it's getting a bit.
I'm gonna adjust my.
It's a bit nervy. If any of you jump out on him quickly, he is going to absolutely brick it.
Just go up behind him and whisper in his ear. They're here.
You're knocking on the door.
Rat-a-tat.
Just gently.
No, with a bit of
Bit of
urgency.
vigour.
What you would have been doing.
A bleary-eyed Dorothea opens the door. Make me a roll.
Nope. Whiff.
Excellent. She opens the door.
Oh, you look wonderful. I'm sorry to bother you this time of night. Can I come in, please? I need to have a pleasant word with you and your daughter.
Where did that guy with the slap bass come from?
You want to do what with my daughter?
I just want to ask her a question. Jeez. Or you, if you know. I need.
You lot preamble.
Yes.
Preamble. You lot amble.
No, we
preamble.
preambled.
You amble up as he is babbling at Dorothea in the doorway.
Hello, we say, as he's babbling like a stream.
Did they also get a roll, or was it just...
Sounds like a growl.
No, that was me voiding myself.
Get away from her, you bitch.
It's getting closer.
It's when you hear the footsteps.
Please let us in. I need to come in now.
Please let us in.
I need to come in right now. Right
in.
now.
I'm sure she can hear it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. In.
I'm in, guys. Let's go.
In. Close the door.
Slam goes the door.
Oh, yeah, that'll stop it.
She obviously puts on lock.
Oh, yeah, that'll keep it out.
The door, there's a resounding against the other side of the door.
We're closed.
Oh, no. If you can hear its loud footsteps.
It has hit that door with some force. Dorothea puts her back to the door and screams at you, "Get my daughter out of here."
Why?
There's a monster outside!
There's a monster here.
Yeah, well, I'm going to run to where she is.
Where is she?
I don't know.
No, he's just going to go rummaging around until he finds a young lady in her nightgown.
Well, if it's a bungalow, it'll be a nice, easy search.
2 stories.
In which case, I'll go upstairs.
So you should completely sleep downstairs.
She comes out the kitchen.
Son of a bitch! Why is the kitchen upstairs?
There's another thud at the door. Dorothea screams once again.
I'll scream too.
I'll see if there's furniture or something that we can pile up against the door.
There's plenty of furniture about.
Right, get to piling.
Curtains.
Oh yeah.
That'll make
Are
all.
you going to go and close the curtains?
Yeah.
I'll sort it.
I'll tell you what you also need to do is just hide underneath the bed because it never looks there.
Everyone knows Mad Axe murderers can't get you if you're under the quilt.
Have I found the child?
You're trying to find a child. You are trying to go and rummage for some furniture and try
Push
and
it up against the
pile
door.
up against the door whilst you bravely shut the curtains.
Yep.
Bravely shut them.
Bravely.
I'll give
You can
all of them.
still
cheers.
hear the sound of the monster, but it appears to be pacing. The growling gets further away and then it gets closer again to the door.
I think it's searching.
And then doesn't seem to be round the front of the house at all.
Yeah.
Oh, round the back.
The beast has gone silent.
Girding itself.
Stretching out the door.
How close are we to dawn?
So you need to find Wilhelmina.
Oh, the bitch. Yeah, you found her.
Excellent.
She's obviously awake now. Because
Ask her if she knows where that stone is.
that seems to be...
She seemed pretty switched on about forest stuff.
She's lived in the forest her entire life.
How much would she know about local folklore?
She probably know a reasonable amount. and
Doesn't
she'd know
matter.
every-
She'd know where the 3 stones were.
I'm going to ask.
Make me a quick manipulation roll, because obviously this is an unusual question to ask whilst you burst into her bedroom whilst there's some weird stuff going on downstairs.
Do you know? I'll give Dave that one. It is weird. Can I apply my famous bonus because she's actually heard of me?
Has she heard of you?
She's a 12-year-old
People who have heard of me. Well, I introduced myself to her.
I am. Just for the sheer audacity, I'm going to let you have 1 extra dice.
She's heard of me. Yep, she has now.
That is 2 6s.
Oh,
Tainted is what that roll was.
Yeah, she is manipulated into realising that you're the most important thing in this room right at
Yes,
this moment.
damn
in time.
straight I am.
She
That's
says,
every room I walk into.
the 3 stones? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course I do. Everyone knows where they are. North of the churchyard.
There's something there we need to find to stop this beast from attacking.
Before we go any further with the daughter and you, we move to the terrifying twins. There's a woman with her back to the door, and you have got, I don't know, a couch.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with said futon?
Are we pushing it up against the door?
I'm going to put it up against the back window. You said there was a big back window.
There is a big back window, yeah.
No, I'll help Dorothea.
You help Dorothy.
Hey, how's it going? So thanks for...
Put your kicks on.
There's a splintering noise. The front door is smashed to pieces.
Oh, he's kicked the front door in.
Yeah.
Very large set of jaws clamp on her neck.
Oh, I'm going to shoot it.
Oh, fuckity duck.
What happens is it moves its head away, and what's left of her head hits her chest immediately because there's nothing here left to hold it up.
God, she's beautiful. Man,
The Grim has turned itself up in this room. Therefore, you need a fear roll.
Yeah, that's...
1-6.
1-6.
This beast is all up in your grill. You have all managed to control your bodily functions.
Oh, fuck me.
So,
Get those away right now.
these are the initiative cards. We haven't used them in a wee while.
Oh, fuck nuts.
I don't want them.
Do you like to take one, Mr. Lee?
Oh, fuck. Any good, Mr. Lee? Not bad.
And
Not
you.
bad.
7.
Let's hope it's good.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh.
The 3 of you are going before the fell beast.
What did you get, Mr.
I got
Bell?
an
Got
ace.
one.
Oh, nice.
You need to have them in front because
Yes.
if I inflict extra 6s, I may be able to swap initiatives with you.
Which is quite funny if it going last and it swaps with Matt and then goes again and kills him.
It literally would be, yeah.
Munchety crunchety.
It's right in front of you. What would you like to do, Matt? Considering the fact you have absolutely no weapons in your hands.
No,
That's not a weapon. Put it away.
it is angry though.
Surely you've softened up, given seeing what's happened to her.
It's a fear boner.
Fair enough.
A phoner.
Kind of raised the lantern I have. I still have the lantern on me.
What big teeth you have!
Shoo! No, I'm gonna go. By God's protection, be gone from this place.
And at which point it just goes, "Arr!" Kills him stone dead.
Oh, I'm presuming that's some kind of manipulation roll?
I guess, yeah. No 6s.
No 6s.
I am going to push it.
He's going to push it.
I'm going to take the frightened
Yeah,
condition.
I would.
No 6s again.
Right, so he stands there and goes, and the monster does not react.
Does it not?
We move to 3.
He
Right.
Kool-Aids through the back window.
Yeah, so I'm not going to attack it because I don't have anything to attack it. And it's like
What are you going to attack it with?
stench.
Oh, it fucks off.
Yeah, it's got a sensitive nose. You blow its head off.
I'm backing up and I'm thinking we need to get a shouting up at you. We need to get the fuck out of here
People,
now.
we are leaving.
Yeah.
So that's your action, is basically shouting upstairs and prepping to leave.
Yeah.
Dave,
I'm going to back towards the stairs while pulling the gun and taking a pop at it.
you can do 2 actions in a round. You can do a quick action and a slow action. The quick action, very useful for defending yourself. If you've already used it to, for example, draw your weapon, and then you take your normal action
All right, fair
to
enough.
fire,
You
you
can't
have
dodge.
no defence.
Yes.
Right. I'm going to back away.
You can still draw your weapon.
Right, okay.
It turns round to be Ollie's go with Wilhelmina, whose action is to scream for her mother and start towards the door because she hears her mother scream.
I'm going to try and scoop her up, as you would
Good luck.
do,
Yeah.
and I'm basically going to move to make some sort of escape. Now, whether I can escape onto the roof or not is another matter.
It's a combat roll, basically, because you're grabbing hold of a struggling child.
2 6s
Oh, well, she's
with
gonna-
3 dice, obviously. Even Stevens.
Yeah, which means she wrestles from your grasp.
I'm just going to follow her.
Yeah, she's heading off down the stairs.
Yeah, which is where I'm going. I was just trying to guide, because the first thing she's going to do is want to run towards her mother. Well, what's left of her. I was trying to scoop her up so I could just go exit stage left even.
Effectively, Wilhelmina reaches the bottom of the stairs as he reaches the bottom of the stairs, and you're barreling close behind. You are standing in front of it like some kind of lighthouse keeper,
Yeah.
babbling.
Hello.
Whilst Lee is just tapping the glass, going, "Yeah, that's breakable."
It's not a brick wall. We're going through it.
And
It's the Grim.
so I'm going to roll my dice. Okay, it dashes past, ignores you completely.
What? The Lord protects.
Yeah, and it rushes and ignores Dave
Let's go for the child.
and grabs Philomena, but almost by the scruff of the neck, as in clothes, and starts to drag her, screaming. It hasn't bitten her in half, it's grabbed hold of her.
It's protecting her.
She loves the area. She loves the woods.
Yeah.
And I reckon, personally, that she's come across it before.
It's because she's the only one that doesn't want to leave this place.
Yeah, she loves it here.
Matt, back to you. The corpse of Dorothea hits the floor.
That was fast.
Clean up in aisle 2.
Can I still see the Grim?
Oh yeah, it's there. It's pretty much like you're stood here by this window, and it's there by the couch.
I'm gonna
It didn't go far.
I'm gonna try and rescue the child. I'm gonna wrestle the child.
You're going to jump on the Grim and...
If I can get her out of this thing's mouth.
Are you grabbing the child or the Grim?
The child. I'm trying to get the child.
That's not what you said the first time.
No, same thing with me.
Right, go for it.
It's 1-6.
It shimmies out of the way.
Okay.
What would you like to do? Lee?
They're nowhere near me now, are they?
No, you've gone back to the window. You're at the back.
Right. So I don't intend to engage with it because I can't see I'm looking at it. The way to kill it is to find its bones or the bones of the cat.
I know where to look.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of just hanging around at the back or actually making an escape through the window?
There's nobody else with me, is there? If
No.
I just escape out the window, I'll be by myself and then be like, I'll have to
No,
wait
because I'll be
until-
following you.
Oh,
There you
right,
go.
Okay. Fair enough.
Two's
Yeah,
easy.
good.
I've got
Because
a
there's
mate.
no fucking way I'm staying around this thing.
He's got all the laudanum. You're happy.
Yeah.
Her mother screamed
You pick
and
up-
isn't screaming anymore. I'm assuming she's dead.
An athletics roll or whatever it is in this game.
Yeah, well,
'cause-
actually, make a combat roll to hoy a piece of stuff through the window.
Combat.
He smashed the window.
Once-
Yeah,
Absolutely. There's a Lee-shaped hole in that big window.
Can I follow it?
It's like Looney Tunes.
You can,
Through the door, through the wall.
Oh no!
but it's Dave's go.
Yeah, in that case, I'm next.
He cheeses it to the back of the room as well. Then she tries to free herself.
Good luck, kid. That's all I can say.
Matt, you have to take an action, and then it will be your go.
This is before or after I know whether she's escaped or not.
She has not escaped, and it has attacked Matt because Matt has gone to attack it.
How did?
So it's like it's picking her up like a kitten.
Yeah.
It's protecting her because she's the only one that's not interested in selling the
What? You
town out.
want to deliver medicine on what's left of Matt?
Could you make a defence against the dark arts roll, please?
Okay. Yeah, fine. No problem.
Which is appropriate.
So
No.
defend yourself.
Yeah, sure. That's 1, 2, 3 6s.
He leaps out of the way like a leaping thing.
Oh,
You may go.
I'm cheesing it.
So now The church grim decides to go Roadrunner.
Yeah, it disappears.
Meep, meep.
Rushes out the door.
We will find you.
Villamina's screams can be heard disappearing into the dark. Sorry for the interruption, but at this point we broke for the week, and when we reconvened, we're joined by Mr. Graham. This game session has a lot of rolling dice and running about, so it's had a heavy edit this time. However, we've saved some outtakes, and if anyone really wants to hear all of those outtakes, drop us a line, and we'll do a formal wrap-up and drop in a few ridiculous but unconnected bits and pieces. So let's get back to it.
Since we need to burn the bones of this thing when we find them, is there anything in the house that is flammable?
He's got a tinderbox and a wooden house.
Yeah, but if we're going underground to find these bones, we need to take something with, like firewood, basically.
We've got a sawmill not that long away.
I'm kind of thinking we get to its location, we burn them there, rather than running all the way back while it tries to kill us.
Nope, let's do it the awkward way.
No, take some firewood with us.
You can take some firewood, certainly.
I mean,
There's plenty of
I
firewood.
obviously have
What we need is we need some
rope
oil.
and hooded lantern.
You
So
do.
obviously the hooded lantern will have
Have oil in it,
oil.
Yeah, that is
And
true.
I've got a spare lantern.
Apparently, oil is flammable.
It is?
allegedly.
Note that down. You will also have another couple of lamps anyway.
Yes. I'm just trying to think a little bit ahead before we go charging off to the churchyard. Well, let's to the churchyard, basically.
Okay.
We're going for cheesing it.
Dave, of course, has the tinderbox.
Yes. Dave's got the grinder box.
I have a really bizarre image in my head that
Yeah.
I think I will leave there.
No.
Alles klar.
Lee is rooting around in your doctor's bag.
Well, there's no change there. That rabid beast is looking for laudanum.
He's slightly immune to fear when he's baked off his tits.
Well, so am I.
I think I might have to become a laudanum supplier.
Can you...
I'll make a fortune with this group.
So what I'm thinking is find the oil lamps, decant it into.
They might even have a decanter thing of
Yeah,
oil
they
as well.
probably have something to refill the oil lamps from.
Dave gathers himself some receptacles for decanting oil. So you are go for cheesing it.
Yes.
So,
We have conditioned cheese.
Yes.
what pace are you travelling to the church?
Stagger space. I think we don't need to rush. 'Cause
Yeah.
Let's face it, we might miss something important.
What, like the rest of the village? Yeah, we ignored the entire rest of the village in our investigation.
No, we went with the key players, the people that.
No, we saw exactly like 4 people in the...
Let's head over there, not
Yes, to the
messing about
churchyard.
or wasting any more time.
You make your way at pace towards the church. There you see the church looming out of the darkness.
We could find the third stone.
It's to the north.
Do you have a compass? I think.
East of the third great stone to the north is the entrance.
Yeah, it's the third great... Well,
I'm just going to look at the tree line and make sure it's safe.
It's not safe.
it so isn't safe.
You head into the graveyard and you head to the north of it.
Mm-hmm.
I will need a roll from all of you, and it's vigilance. We have 3 6s between you, 1 6 each. There was definitely some movement up ahead, somewhere in the woods.
Told you.
Excellent.
Are you heading towards it?
Yes.
So you start moving into the darkness. Ahead, you see that the graveyard becomes less occupied by graves, and trees have started to sort of sprout out amongst among the gravestones. And this is a much less tended area of the graveyard. Do you know which way is east?
He's got a compass.
He's got a compass.
Well, that's right up.
Unless it's spinning.
He pops his compass out and it points north. So you find east. You start tracking through the forest east, and there, kind of, there's a raised area with another kind of stone on it that's resting against the hillside. That stone has some unusual markings on it.
That would be the entrance.
Okay.
We need to be aware where it says the path twists and turns, like a twisty turny thing.
You can call me Susan if it isn't so. Right. You're in the forest, in the dark,
With a lantern.
with 3 lanterns
Mm-hmm.
and a big bag of oil.
Yeah.
Does it have any like writing on it that we can
It's
actually
not writing.
understand?
They're
or
symbols.
What? Like, it's like Egyptian hieroglyphs, or is it like a nice little, turn of waterscape, or,
You would probably say it's going to be some kind of learny type stuff in a wheelhouse of Dave's more than anything else.
Learning and logic.
Everyone else is a bit on edge.
You're all worried
One.
about.
Oh, none.
Excellent.
So that's not a surprise.
2 6s.
2 6s, all right.
No.
No, I'm good do nothing.
Well, he turns around and goes, yeah, they're kind of, I wouldn't describe them as pagan, but they're pretty close. Dave has, I've seen those before, those type of things.
Warning old mine shaft. Like
Just there in front of you.
Yeah.
No, he can't place where he's seen it before and what it means.
There.
Yeah.
It's the first time he's seen it.
No, it isn't. That's the whole point. It's not the first time he's seen it. He just can't place where he's seen it, and he can't remember what it says, drawing some down.
Drawing runes.
But at least he
We have
knows
to go east.
that there's some kind of cultist symbols.
Fair enough.
Matt's spun around and is staring into the darkness.
What is it now?
thought I saw something.
Well, you better go and have a look then.
That's just you paranoia playing tricks on you.
You want to worry about the thing down there.
Like, just there. You don't see anything?
No, but I'm high as fuck.
Yeah, but you're high every day.
Right, let's go. It's the entrance. Let's go down.
It moves
Oh,
quite easily. Very, very little noise. Just a kind of scraping, as if it's almost on, for want of a better word, it's on runners.
Oh,
This
right.
whole stone just kind of nudges sideways.
excellent.
There's a way in.
Huzzah! It's going
Goes
deeper
down,
underground.
down.
Deeper and down.
Well, obviously, check that the path is actually heading towards the church.
Well, I mean, you put a light in and you see it goes away from the chip, but then it seems to twist
And
around.
Yeah, it does
and
twist
turn.
and turn. Yeah, like a twisty
Twisty
turning
turning
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Right, let's get on with this. Let's go on with this shit show.
You go in.
Well, Matt's going first.
Whee! Yeah, I want to get away from the trees.
Who is second? Who slips in behind Matt?
Can I volunteer someone?
Ollie goes behind you.
I'll go next.
I'll go next.
Oh.
Oh.
Matt, you are now responsible for leading the party through the darkness towards your certain death.
We're all doomed.
It does start to twist. It twists round. Vigilance roll.
Nope,
2 6s. You smashed it.
I'm sweating into my eyes.
that's blood, mate.
One.
So 1 6 2 6. It's definitely come this way. Probably quite recently, and looks like it was dragging something.
Excellent.
Oh, the child.
Further than that, there's a hell of a lot of footprints down here.
Oh.
People's footprints.
Oh.
Oh, is this going to be like a Children of the Corn or
It's
something?
going to be hot fuzz, isn't it? For
Yeah.
the grade.
Great.
Trevor T was a crusty juggler.
Crusty jugglers. I hope it's really bloody obvious as well.
They got pamphlets and everything that in the town hall we missed.
You know, and you're all in hooded clothes.
You go into the town hall and it's murder central.
You enter another small kind of cave. In this cave, and there are robes, a good dozen or so.
Fantastic.
It is the greater good, isn't it?
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, shall we put some ropes on?
Can I have another vigilance roll as well, please?
Yeah.
No, you can't. 2.
Nope, walking around with my eyes shut.
You're looking at this and going, bloody hell, the seam is massive. All iron deposit.
Ching.
I would now like to consider
Tear us apart.
if you can hear anything.
Is that
Is that
vigilance?
like active listening?
Is this vigilance?
Are they chanting? Are they doing the Macarena?
I really should
The
boot.
Macarena. Hey, Macarena.
1 6.
1 6.
They're
One
doing the
six.
samba. Are they all going Imhotep?
Definitely there is the sounds of a gathering.
They're greater good. I kind of feel like it might be a trap wearing the robes.
No, I don't know.
Because if they're... Well,
I think, yeah, let's...
Yeah.
I'm putting a robe on because it's cold, but I love Jesus.
You enter a room and there are far more people in here than you would like.
are they?
Oh yes. This is well lit and quite warm by a lot of candles.
4 candles. How many people?
There's a good 30 or 40 people.
Oh,
in here.
fuck off.
It's target-rich
That's
environment.
how there was nobody talking
You're not-
in the
you're not-
village.
You're not going to miss.
They were all here.
Did we not notice the amount of people in this
Well, it's
village?
night time, isn't it?
You never ever set foot in the village hall.
I really want to know what
Because
we
we're
missed.
fucking idiots.
I really want to know what we missed. If this is Cthulhu, we wouldn't have missed it,
About,
did we?
about,
Would
about
we?
30 people is what we missed.
One of them is talking.
Is it the shovel-faced bitch?
It is the shovel-faced bitch.
Do it.
We, the free ones, have sworn a blood oath to honour nature in the name of the Lord. This has given us everything worth having and allows Fernster to prosper. It's the most precious thing we have, and now others are trying to take it from us. We have survived so much, but now our greatest threat comes not from without, but from within. for those who would destroy the house of God and its protector in pursuit of profit. I understand many of you have doubted our faith, or worse, turned traitor against the village. That is why I've summoned you here tonight. Each of you will prove whether you are believers or not, and the time has come to present our offering to the divine. Bring forth the sacrifice.
It's the child, isn't it?
The child is dragged forward by two members towards what appears to be a very large, grooved pentagram in the centre of the room.
Groovy.
The greater good.
I would like to pull my gun and shoot the shovel-faced bitch.
It's a wide
Hang on a second. I hope you've got a plan for the rest of them.
No plan
He
at
has.
all. What I know is Matt's in front of me.
Both Matt's brains out.
Dave has amused himself no end.
Sorry, I needed this.
Alright.
4 sixes. What you need is that to hit the target because she wasn't ready for it.
Was she not, Dave?
So we take one of the sixes away. You have 3 left. He's got 3 extra points. So the damage of the weapon,
Right.
which I do believe is 2 anyway. When attacking with ranged weapons, every extra success, you can either increase the damage by 1, as many times as you need to, outmaneuver, so you swap initiative cards, stress the enemy, the attack causes mental conditions instead of physical ones, push the enemy into a different area, so you're not in like hand-to-hand combat, or make the enemy drop the large, sharp knife she is carrying. So you have 3 extra successes to do whatever you want with. At the moment, you're doing 2 damage. And that is 2 conditions.
So 4 conditions and
So if you do 4 conditions and
No,
make her drop the
broken.
knife.
Yeah, 4 conditions and make her drop the knife would be.
Well, if she's got broken, she's going to drop the bloody thing anyway. So yeah.
I want to shoot
Because
her
what
right
happens
between, bang,
She-
right between the eyes.
So you have done that. You shot the shovel-faced cow with a cannon.
Right.
Get us some of that.
I am going to hand these out at random, not fannying about anymore.
Uno.
2.
Nice.
6-0.
Having fired your massive cannon into said bad guy's face, it all starts to kick off.
Does it kick off, Dave?
The free ones react. You, whilst on your tippy toes, attempting to do your Scooby-Doo across the room, are obviously spotted by the 29 other people in the room who go, who just fired that massive cannon? They obviously are surprised. They turn around. Goodness, they say in Swedish. Goodness me. I'll make it easy for you.
Good.
You're all going before them.
Excellent. Shoot him a bang. One of the guys holding the child.
Okay, I will give you fair warning.
Yes.
No sixes, shoot the child.
That's her problem.
How is that my problem? No, fuck it.
Hey!
Fuck it,
He's
fuck
doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says, "Whoa."
Nope.
Oh,
Angry.
yeah, absolutely fuming.
Nope.
And it boned you anyway.
It didn't push
So
her.
you're angry. No sixes. You shoot her. She
Well-
takes 2 damage.
On the plus side, they won't be able to sacrifice now.
Excellent.
This has gone so well.
You shoot Marta nigh on dead. He shoots the child. The only 2 people in the room you've actually met.
I'm on 2.
Go on,
Captain
man.
Howitzer, what are you doing now?
The hatchet-faced shovel bitch is
Completely
Yeah,
bandaged up.
she's doing.
I'm going to fire a shot in the air.
Right, okay.
Right, you lot. Fuck off.
Where are they going to go?
Through us.
Through Matt.
Where are the entrance?
There's only one entry.
He didn't think about it, so that's fine. He shoots in the air. You
Excellent.
lot, cheese it. They all go, all right. And they'll pelt towards you when it's their go.
Well,
Are
okay.
you going to sneak?
I'm having a great night.
I'm going to try and push my way through the crowd, try and get to the girl if I can.
Right, okay. You can certainly try.
So-
You basically close and start moving your way
Yeah.
through the crowd.
Mr. Lee?
I don't do ranged weapons.
We'll get stuck in then.
Well, any of that's going to come towards me, yeah, I better.
Is there any sign of the Grim?
No?
Well, I'll be behind us.
Some good news.
I'm going to aim
Yes.
at the 2 goons
Yeah.
that had hold of
Yeah.
Wilhelmina
Yeah,
until she was
absolutely.
shot and fell on the floor.
I've got hold of what's left of her.
And basically say, leave
He's been
her
asleep
and
in
get
it,
out of
hasn't
here. But I am not going to fire.
Vigilance roll.
Nope.
3 sixes.
You 3 spot nothing.
Yeah.
What you see is this cavern that there's kind of some smoother parts of it that look like they belong to something different.
The church.
Effectively,
Foundations of
you
the
reckon you two reckon you could be under the church, and these are the foundations of the church up there.
The bones must be here.
Yeah.
Under the pentacle.
Wow. I think you might have got something there.
Yeah.
It's probably syphilis.
The crowd react beautifully. There's only one person they can attack. Matt. Several people attack you.
Good luck.
1-6.
Right, yeah, I only got 1-6. But one of them hits you anyway. You instantly take 1 physical condition. Round resets.
Has it all got a bit Pete Tong in front of me?
Well, 3 people have just pounced on Matt. Because he rushed forward to get to them.
Are there any,
There's a better way to go.
You say there were the lanterns in here?
Yeah, little candles and stuff.
Candles.
It's lit to the nines.
Is there any, are they on stands?
Oh,
or
massive
anything?
candelabras to
It's
make
no
it
time to
fun.
start stealing stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I just thought I might push one over into the crowd.
Yeah, okay. Force roll.
No.
You push it over,
Yes.
clearly, but it kind of goes, boom, and then one goes,
But the thing with it is if it's on the floor and then you throw oil down.
Might not want it to lead with the oil.
However,
Details, my man.
Shoot me, put me on my misery.
okay, heroic.
I'm going to shoot one of the ones that's attacking Matt.
Right, well, Matt's going to have his brains blown out.
Yeah.
If I can, work my way around the room towards where the girl was. Is there can you do a manoeuvre in this?
So one of the best ways to outmaneuver is, of course, get more successes at doing some kind of agility thing than your opponent.
Right, well, I'm going to...
Make me an agility roll, and anything that you think is
5.
pertinent.
I got a 6.
So we're all wearing robes, right? We're all
Yes,
robed
yes,
up.
you are.
Would it be possible for me to try and confusion slip through them? Like, they actually think they're beating me up, but they're actually attacking one of their...
I think it's going to have to go on agility.
Yeah.
Agility.
Agility.
Okay, that's fine. But
how
I take a
much-
minus dice, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that would...
Roll them bones.
1-6. I'm gonna push it
Ooh.
because I want to get through and get this girl.
You know, what kind of guy is he? The mother's body isn't even cold and he's already trying to tap up the daughter. I mean...
Well, she is rich.
No,
Oh.
I whiffed, but I still got that 6 from the original roll.
Yeah, you did. So,
Is that fucking loads?
3 6s are rolled 3 dice. They're not fooled. Well, a couple of them are trying to sidle past you, but Captain Hand Cannon just keeps unloading. But the only thing I would say, Lee, is at least 2 of you have asked them to leave the room, and the only way to leave the room is past you.
Get out of the way, maybe.
Yeah. All right, I'll wait. I'll wait and see what they're going to do. If they're leaving peaceably, then...
Well, a couple of them certainly are. 3 of them at least are beating him up, but that's because he rushed into...
I'm gonna rescue this girl.
But, I will...
Okay, you move aside and let a couple of them past.
Again, I'm making sure that they are leaving. Then I will start moving forward,
Yeah.
obviously pointing gun at...
Yeah, I've beaten Matt off.
Couple of times.
There are 2. I have beaten you off twice.
This is dying happy.
Okay.
You have 1 fast action.
Yeah, I'll try and dodge out of the way.
So you avoid an attack.
But the other one comes
But
in.
the other one, bit of a round reset. And I will make you all make a roll, please. This is vigilance.
1-6.
There's a lot of noise in this room, but you definitely hear screams from behind you.
Oh dear.
From down the corridor.
Save me,
butter.
Jesus.
Hey, so far this is working out well. The Grim's clearing the ground for us.
Yeah, it'll be tired by the time it gets to us.
I am still trying to sidle around towards where the girl and the pentacle.
Matt is just trying to die.
I'm going to go up to the people who are shooing him, stick a gun to one of their heads, and go, actually,
Make me a vigilance roll.
1-6.
You're not quite sure which one's which. Pick me a number, Mr. Matt. So you're picking one of them.
Yes, they've got a gun to their head.
Don't shoot me, you back.
The thing is, if I kill him, I'll never know that I did.
Oh,
His dark secret. He kills all his friends.
the guy freezes.
Was it Matt?
No, it wasn't.
Save me for. It's not the penultimate round yet.
One guy blocks your way.
Oh, good on him.
I'm gonna try and push. I'm gonna try and get to the girl.
After being beaten off.
Let's keep it serious. Who are you beating off?
If I'm still in a fight, I'll punch one of these guys.
Yeah. Anyone in particular? Should just randomise it?
Just randomise it.
Yeah.
1-6.
He goes
Kick.
and decks the bloke you've got good against.
Excellent.
There is screaming behind you down the only way out.
Yeah.
There is what appears to be the foundations of the church
Right.
in the roof.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna start moving away from the door.
Let's find the bones.
Well, it did say in the foundations of the church.
Yes.
So I'm going to
I
start
want to start heading
investigating
towards the
Stoneway.
girl, make sure she's
Yeah,
alive.
he is doing that.
I'm
Yeah.
trying, Brooks. I'm trying.
I'll run over to the pentacle. Paint on the floor, is it?
It isn't. It's a groove in the floor, so that it will fill with blood. You're going to try and head towards... you're heading towards the girl, you're heading towards the girl,
Yeah.
and you're heading towards the girl, but are now blocked by some
was I.
knobhead.
I was-
You were heading towards the girl, but you got distracted by violence.
Punched in the
Not
face.
my fault. I got attacked.
Well, you say, you've got an iron bar in your hands. Go.
Yeah. So
Have it, he says.
Right?
Make me an agility roll to work your way around.
Yeah.
I mean, the crowd has moved slightly. There's claret everywhere. There's blood filling up the glowing pentagram.
It's glowing.
Oh, sorry, didn't I mention that?
No, strangely enough, you didn't mention that.
Oh, didn't I?
Quick, throw the oil in.
2
Nah.
sixes.
2 sixes. He's like a weasel.
He'll whip it.
If it's the girl's blood that obviously this thing needs, the only thing we can do now is pollute it. I'm going to shoot Matt.
The blood. Well, I imagine there's other blood filling in with it.
Let's hope. But
Gee, what would you like to do other than shoot that?
I mean, my lantern,
Yeah.
I'm going to smash it onto the pentagram,
Yeah.
so that hopefully the fire will then start burning the blood, and then it can't then seep into
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
As Matt's closer to her than I am, I'll shout to him, "Get the girl away from the circle."
He is kind of engaged. 3 men were beating him up, so only Lee is the closest.
Right, fuck it. I'll shoot one of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot one of them. Thing is, I have 9 dice.
Where's one?
I will push it. So there's 3. There's 4.
I'm shooting Matt.
That's 1 to hit.
Yeah.
Maybe make it a difficult shot. 2 to hit. That's 2 more successes than needed.
Yes.
And he's already doing 2 damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
4.
Yes.
Oh no! Fadunk. So technically, you are now freed.
I'm going to serve the girl.
Oh, it's there goes next.
It's-
Oh, no.
It's the Grimm's go.
Fuck nuts.
Oh, I'm out.
There is more screaming from behind where you are stood. Von Blixt has the only one that hasn't really moved into the room yet. The screams from the corridor are still going on, but it's your go.
Can I rescue the girl now?
You can, yes, as the first person to act.
Okay. I've been trying this combat as you.
Move in and get the glory.
Yes.
Yeah, you dash forward and grab
Yes.
the girl.
Yes.
More screams, and they stop.
Okay, so I was shimming my way through
Yeah.
everything, haven't I?
You are there.
So I was going to start using my crowbar. I mean, I don't know what the floor's like.
It's mud and stone.
Right, so using like the end of it to kind of dig into, try to.
Make me a force roll,
Dig
just
out there.
because.
Well, I'm going to start moving towards the pentagram, like I say, with lantern
Oil.
ready to smash it once
Well, you reach
she's out of the
You
way.
reach it, and obviously Ollie's there. So basically, at the moment, there's 4 of you in the pentagram, and then something appears in the room,
Excellent.
just in the doorway.
Is it the Archangel Gabriel?
It is not the Archangel Gabriel. In fact, it could not be any worse or more opposite. I think it's probably apposite.
Is it more worse?
It's much more worse than that. The Grim has appeared in the room, covered in claret from slathering jaws.
Where would the claret have come from, dude?
Don't know, but the screaming stopped. A ripple of
Worry? Is it?
Expectation.
worry. Yeah, worry.
Go up and I'm off.
Yeah, scoop her up. She's only a 12-year-old.
I think in this occasion, I think everybody in the same location is probably a good thing. If we all go, we go together. So I'm going to head for the pentagram.
But he's just got out of the pentagram.
Who was?
So he's taken the child and ran out of the pentagram.
Right. Okay. If they're running out the pentagram, fair enough. What I want to try and do then is I want to try and find the bones. Now, one of the things that was mentioned about these bones was that they're in the foundations of the church. So I am going to look at the foundation stones.
Make me a vigilance roll. 2 sixes.
2 sixes.
He's looking around and he's looking at them. For want of a better word, it's all exactly all the same kind of age and all of the. That's a bit lighter. There's 1 stone in the foundation that is a different.
Oi, crowbar boy!
He shouts and points up at a slightly different coloured stone in the foundations poking out of the room.
Give it a whack!
Can I even reach it?
It's not Matt's go. It goes for a cultist.
Arm, humph. Oh, he's rolling even more dice.
He got out of the way. No, that was the defence. He went, "Ah!" and jumped out of the way.
Jesus, he goes.
So the Grim is there.
Matt?
What are you doing?
I'm going to try and help get the stone out if I can. Is it?
It's not directly over the pentagram, so he moves aside. Then it's Lee,
Right, okay.
who has been asked to go and...
Yeah, I'll
which means he moves aside. And I'll allow you to make a force roll with your massive weapon and your crowbar.
So, 1.
But does he get a bonus for using the crowbar?
It does, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot about
It's +2 for the crowbar.
In physical combat.
Yeah.
that.
It is also a stationary target.
plus 1 dice.
Boo.
Pushing it?
Not worth pushing it, I don't think.
What are you doing, Mr. G?
Oh, give it here.
No, exactly. That's exactly what I'm going to do. As somebody burn that blood. Right, give it here. Also, I'll head over to grab it to then, obviously, next round start smacking at it.
That's fine. Well, technically, you could, if you used your fast action, you could basically go, I'm going to risk no dodge.
Worth it,
Yes,
I think.
no, I'm going to go. So I will get 5 dice in total.
Flicks to the rescue.
He goes, grah!
So there's one, and I'm going to push it as well.
Make yourself frightened.
I'm already angry. No more.
But he gets one. He whacks it. And obviously, there's a splinter of stuff comes out of it, and it's clearly tiny hole. It's hollow. Fortunately, the beast is still attacking the same man who foolishly got out of the way.
Well, that was a stupid idea, wasn't it?
What a buffoon!
Quick, Matt, hold the beast off. I need more time.
It's alright, it's going munchy crunchy.
What we need right now is a futile sacrifice.
Emergency medical care. I ignore my conditions, and I can cure 4 conditions on a medicine roll.
There's some wanking going on there.
Are you really a doctor? Are you really a doctor?
You know the rules. You know the rules.
Yeah.
3 6s.
Dave gets to murderize this man who's refused to die.
Yeah, why not? I'll hit him with the gun again.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
How many
1-6.
Just the one. He defends himself.
Right, okay. It's keeping him busy.
The joy is, of course, if he gets chosen next time, we move to me. The Grim
Goes munchy crunchy. Is he poorly bad? Is he?
he's not awfully well. He's now taken 4 wounds.
Thud.
Yeah. He's got a torn abdomen. He's absolutely he's bone. It's going to choose a new target.
Can I help? Can I kick the stone? Can I?
Only if you are Jiu-Jitsu chicken, because
I'll take the.
it's
up there.
It's up on the roof.
Okay, I'll take the lantern then and try to smash it.
He's technically had an insight.
I'm going to try and burn the blood with the lantern.
So in that case, you're just going to hoy it on the floor.
Smash it under the.
Right, there we go.
Yeah,
Just drop it down.
Yeah.
No, he does like a space marine. He drops into a
Do you want-
shape.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Is it a force roll?
Yes, please.
Nope.
He's missed the floor.
No, he has not missed the floor. It's a force roll.
How
Effort
hardy.
he's putting it in. He's basically
I'm
gone,
tired.
and it goes.
It's a particularly well-made land.
But, you know, it could have been better. But no, oil leaks out. You reckon it's not going to go this round.
Yes.
It will go next round. It's not a total failure.
Okay.
It just didn't smash into 1,000 pieces
Yeah,
and instantly
instantly.
ignite. Lee, what would you care to do?
No, got no crowbar.
Let's go and punch the Grim.
Oh, that's a valid point. The Grim's come into the room and Lee and G has never seen it. I need a fear roll from you.
He's gone, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that?
3 6s. Pussy.
Yeah.
And the Grim starts rolling its fur up. What are you saying?
The Grim has locked eyes on Grim.
Uh-oh. Oh, because he's doing the old...
You can have your crowbar back.
Well, that wasn't me.
It's G's go.
Shove the cultist in towards the grim.
It's a viable strategy.
It's a tactic. I mean, you're not.
2 6s.
Wham!
Whammo!
He hits it and bones fall out. Grim's go.
Bugger and Asian is all the words I can think
It
of.
dashes forward and obviously wants your autograph because it completely missed. But it will get another go before you go. You
Huzzah.
are currently playing with the girl.
Yes, no, medical attention.
Giving medical attention to the girl. That's fine.
Well, I actually am.
You're taking your time over it.
Well, yes, I am. I'm a great physician.
Dave, that man has not gone. He's not gone down on you.
So it's still...
Despite how much he asked.
Right, I'm going to try
He's
and
butt stroking him and he won't go down.
hit him again. 1-6.
Missed. Okay.
1 dodge. I can't really push anymore.
Depends if you think it's good enough.
Probably not. It's becoming a hopeless situation. Just the 1.
Yeah, you get out of the way.
That's fine.
I rolled a load of dice and only got 1 anyway. He just unfortunately pushed it but didn't.
Yes.
Go. Matt.
6, yeah. I'm going to scoop up the bones that I can see.
Which does require you to run towards the Grim.
That's okay.
That's fine. Okay.
Because I'm thinking in my beetle brain that means I'll have to choose between me and him because...
Yeah, but Matt's the penultimate round.
yeah.
What are you doing, man?
Yeah.
How reachable is the hole in the wall now?
If you jump, you could probably reach it.
So if I jumped, I could...
Beggars could jump.
You'd easily reach it if you climb onto the... if you run up the Grim's back and leap off it. But,
Right, I'll try to jump and
Okay.
Grab it.
Try and grab the last of the bones.
Bugger and Asian.
What's he gone for?
That'll give you 2 dice.
rolled 1-6.
He jumps up. He's got kind of... he comes out with the skull of a cat.
Yay!
As it's obviously staring at me,
Yes.
can I go into like a full, like a just defensive mode to, make it less likely to hit me? Put, like mat in the way, whatever,
Defense is a reaction.
Right, okay, no, that's fine. Right, yeah, fuck it then. I'm just going to beg it. Try and put some of the cultists
requires an agility roll.
in between me and it.
Well, I'll make a cultist get out of the way.
I get 1 success.
That cultist goes, what? You've got a skull. Mm-hmm. You've got the rest of the bones.
Yeah.
The Grim has a target.
Yes.
Hello.
Odds or evens?
I'm feeling odds today.
It goes for you.
I would too.
Oh boy.
Okay, it gets you.
2 6s, motherfucker.
You narrowly get out of the way.
Take my robe off.
Wrap up, girl.
Yes.
Right, the bones that are on the floor.
They're in his arms.
Whose arms? His arms.
His arms.
I've got him, and he's got
And
the
he's
head.
got the skull.
You've got the oil though.
Right,
The oil, it's burning.
I'm going to get ready to pour more on. As soon as they ditch... So can I defer my go until they've thrown the bones at...
Pour the oil in now and get a... I'll just say get a rager going there.
It's already burning.
Well,
Just throw the oil on the Grim.
I think as long as it's not like guttering out, as long as...
oh no, it's only just started.
Okay, you take my go to get those bones in the fire.
I'm gonna go put the bones in the fire.
Don't screw the pooch.
I don't think it requires a roll.
Going to do that in this raging fire. It's quite hot. It's quite burny.
Yeah.
You don't want to pass out halfway, do you,
No,
by
but-
taking a fire on and fall in.
Go on, Matt.
No, it's not.
I always love the way you try
Trying
to
to wind
torture
him.
characters.
Trying to wind him. I'm just gonna put them in there. I don't have to. That's
You might burn yourself.
Yeah.
all right. What do you want me to?
Might suddenly ignite your
Agility.
robes.
3 6s. Yeah.
Absolutely no bother. It starts burning.
Hopefully that'll weaken it or annoy it or.
It goes for Lee. And you need to dodge. You are officially broken.
Right, okay.
It bites you.
Right.
We need a roll on the table.
Roll 10 bones.
It's a D6 followed by a D6. It's a D66.
It's the splinters in the body. If you fail the healing, you get an ulcer, which gives you -1 inspiration.
Yeah. Rips into Lee, and the skull falls on the floor.
Does it roll into the fire?
But the Grim is smouldering.
Good signs.
Me too.
Good signs.
Right, heroically,
Yeah.
obviously I'm going to dash from behind that cultist.
Yeah.
Grab said skull.
Spike it, G. Spike it.
And as soon as counts as ranged combat.
It will be.
Well, there's one.
He goes
Touchdown.
right in the middle.
1.
Touchdown.
The Grim roars in anger and starts to go on fire.
Yay!
And instantly dashes out with its action.
Right.
Come back if you think it had.
The light just disappears down the. Down
That's
the
fair
corridor.
enough. I'm going to toss more oil on it if it's bugged off.
He just chucks it onto the fire. Cultists lie weeping and crying in corners.
Excellent.
Also,
It's necessary to use them to stoke the fire.
Fuck there.
You saw him on.
it's going to be a vigilance roll.
1. You rolled 1 dice.
Yeah.
I've got 1-6.
3 of you get 1-6. It's getting a bit tricky to breathe in here.
Time to leave.
Yes.
I think maybe we should start trying to drag people out if necessary. If there's people laid about.
There are people laid about, some of whom you don't think are going to get up at all. Some serious medical attention.
Help the ones that we can.
I'm helping the child out with it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
you are.
That's it. I'm off basically.
You take the child. What are you doing?
I'm gonna pick up one of them that didn't beat me up.
Okay. He's going to pick up somebody who didn't beat him off. Dave?
If there's anybody standing, pushing them towards the doors.
G?
Yeah, the shot out. Everybody, helping and
No, it's
just
fine. Carry on.
I've only just realised.
Yeah, I know. And then, and that's it. The room starts filling with a horrible, acrid smoke.
Time to go.
Vigilance roll, please.
1-6. We left Lee in the room, unconscious.
Oh, fuck.
What we'll do?
Can't say nothing.
I'm gonna run back
Do you
for
want me
him.
to take the child?
Yeah, you just help him. I'm gonna go back for Lee.
Make
That's
me a
what you need.
force roll, please. This is about running into a burning building, effectively, and trying to pick up an unconscious man.
Right. No.
you struggling with it.
Can I make a vigilance roll to see if I notice what he's doing?
Go ahead.
I was listening to his all time.
I know, and so was I.
Lee,
I was
I
just
couldn't say
hoping.
nothing. I knew. I couldn't say anything.
I knew as well.
Yeah, so did I. You're ushering people out, and he's trying to hoist up this less than scrawny beggar. Put on a few pounds since he got here. It's all them sausages. It's the old sausage diet since he got here. You've basically got ask her it and just drag.
Yeah.
You're dragging him, but you're starting to cough. By the time you leave the room, you've taken a condition.
Battered, I'm going to say.
That's fine.
Leaves up. Oh, fuck.
Woo! You come out into the forest, and the first thing you see is the church is on fire. The Grim made its way into the church and set it on completely on fire. It's gutting the place.
That's fine, like clash on.
Absolutely gutting it.
Almost like a revenge.
Well, no, because it was designed to basically root the...
Nobody particularly picked up Marta Karlstrom, so she's burnt to death.
Well, the sugar-faced
Shovel-faced cow, yes. Dorothea Skiert is dead. The priest is dead. Several people of the village are dead. Overall, it's been a resounding success.
Yeah,
I think we nailed
This
it.
place is ripe for redevelopment now.
It is. All it's going to require is some mustachioed, handsome beast to come down and go, think of his sawmill.
He is damn handsome.
I'll volunteer.
Weirdly, the owner of the sawmill disappeared.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll have a land then.
Accident at church.
It is a scorched ruin, the church.
Mm-hmm.
When you kind of wake up in the morning, you go back to Martha's house, stay there.
I'm going to have a good biscuit to fuck that bitch.
It is absolutely, everybody's in shock. The villagers who weren't
Members of the cult
down in the location are somewhat, let's describe it as pissed.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they all at City Hall where we haven't been?
Yeah, they're all just huddled in there in the non-burning building. Some of them clearly, at least two of them were exhausted and they haven't woken up yet. There's moustache marks all over them.
Were they spent?
They're spent and they've got moustache marks all over them. A coach will arrive in a few days
Yes.
to pick up the mail and anybody that wishes to leave.
Me?
Really, the next couple of days just kind of bypass it in a bit of a haze as stuff is kind of cleared up. There are people effectively locked up in their houses by villagers who are less than happy with what's gone on here. There's a traumatised young girl who just basically sits and stares. Not only was she nearly sacrificed,
We could do the scullery maid, couldn't we?
shot.
By some unknown cultist.
Yes.
apparently.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what a prick.
So everything worked out nicely.
I think we played a blinder.
Yeah.
Well, you've been listening to It's Good to Be Bard with Dave, Ollie, Matt, Dave 2, Graham and Lee. Names never revealed to protect the guilty. This episode, The Smell of Adrenaline, along with The Musk of Fear, was recorded in 2 parts on the 2nd and the 16th of February 2024. We'll run a short recap and roundup of the game in another podcast just to dot all the I's and cross the T's if people want it, as I mentioned slightly earlier. We'll also add in some dubious outtakes, just as a little bonus. Next time, I believe we'll be tackling a brand new trip down memory lane with a throwback game of Dungeon Crawl Classic. If this is the first time listening to our show, our previous episodes are all available wherever you like to get your podcasts. You can interact with us on Facebook, Instagram and on X, formerly Twitter, on @GoodToBeBard. And you can also email us on itsgoodtobebard@gmail.com. If you're enjoying the show, please do subscribe and consider leaving us a review rating on your favourite app or check out our Patreon page. All these things really do help the show. And as always, remember...
We did not arse about.